the Roadster Tracker here. We are back. I considered playing a different game in honor of the landing of Curiosity, or Perseverance, excuse me, Curiosity's older brother. But yeah, I couldn't help myself. We had to keep playing this. I got another game though that I probably will be playing soon, maybe on Saturday. I don't know how long I'll spend playing it, but yeah. So we got this gorgeous view of a gas giant that we're orbiting and getting all kinds of good stuff out of there. The goal for right now is to really set up warp drives, and we got to start exploring other worlds. We made some progress towards that front last time, and then we're going to see what we can do this time. You can see, though, we're firing off lasers. Can I see the sun? No. We can't see our little Dyson Sphere, but we're definitely becoming an interplanetary species here. Making some good progress. Anyways, I am now fully ready to get started. Ooh, there we go. There's our Dyson swarm that's starting to be there. We're getting close to a Dyson Sphere. Let's go ahead and mine this stuff while we think about what we're going to be doing. So, our goal is to build warp crystals, which you need these things to do. Warp carrier rockets. So we need strange matter. Wait, hang on. We're not building these. We're building this that needs gravitational lens, that needs diamond, and the green barbells, which is this thing, strange matter. So, okay. We're going to need our supply, our very handy supply of deuterium that we've been building up for a long time, which is right here. Ah! Hey, how about that? We actually have a surplus. Well, we have actually been storing hydrogen in a number of places. So what we're going to do is build ourselves a planetary node. We may as well get it here. Let's kill these things. We don't need to be burning this anymore. We're going to start requesting all of our hydrogen. So that way we have an outlet for it. There we go. Let's see. We're going to request hydrogen. I think deuterium is going to be something that we're going to make. So we're going to go build this here, and then I want to build some of these better belts. We'll need some graphene for that, and a lot of motors. Where's our graphene box? It's somewhere around here. Here we go. So let's build these better belts. Trick that I learned with the fractionators. They don't care how long it takes to run. They just care how fast you can get something in and out of it. So we're going to start upgrading these guys. If I can... Oh, we technically need a small amount of second level. That's okay, this will be enough. We'll start getting those upgraded, but for now, we need to power this guy. And give it some shuttles. I think we have some. No, we don't. Darn. Okay. Well, let's go steal some shuttles. Go through Sciencey Land. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. Good. We got our shuttles here. I kind of want to build... Is this titanium? Yeah, I'm gonna actually have this come around here a little bit more, and then we're gonna go up and abdomen, and then this is going to give us a little bit more room for something. Oh, we'll need some titanium here. Yeah. Can I sneak it in like this? Good, we got that belt coming. Good. So... We're gonna need steel there. Let's make this a little bit simpler. What I'm trying to do is despaghettify this just a little bit so that we can sneak in the second level. The planetary logistics system, which would make our lives a fair bit easier to build some of the more complex things. Let's go to there, and then from here to here. This will be interstellar logistics. We're gonna need some pink barbells. That's gonna get tricky. So there is something we can do to make this work, though. Boy, we're gonna have some tasty spaghetti, though. This has got to go like this, which means our steel... Do we want to do the splitter for the steel? We can do this for that, and then we just need to get the pink barbells in. This all works. Cool. No need to get too fancy. We could make this go a little bit faster, but this is fine. So, hey, hang on. We're going to dump off all of these goods. And I think I forgot to pick up what we were really here for. Okay. Which was some of these guys. Maybe we did. Let's increase this. We'll get like 4. That's probably enough. Yeah, that'll do. We follow these shuttles, we're bound to get somewhere interesting. Increased vein utilization, excellent. Oh no! This guy's not powered. That cannot be. Getting close. Okay. We're starting to populate this good. Let's give it its own drones. So then it doesn't have to go fight the other drones for anything too crazy. We can stick these in. There we go. Perfect. So that's going to increase the transportation quite a bit. Now, let's go and upgrade the belts. Let's actually start here. Come on. Good. Much, much faster on these belts, and so these are just going to become much more efficient. So that's going to increase our deuterium significantly. And then let's go ahead and upgrade this section. Yeah. Yeah, why not? One more. Good. And now we can request this from everywhere. There's no more... Really, there's no hydrogen in transit? I'm a little bit surprised about that. There should be a lot of hydrogen here. There's not as much as I would think. Let's increase the speed. Yeah, we'll max it. Let's drain this puppy. Did I not set this up right? That may be the case. So, yeah, that is demand, and it's... Oh, I didn't set the filter. That's what my problem is. Set the filter next time. There we go. So we have deuterium now. What does it take to make deuterium fuel cells? Blue engines and titanium ingots. I don't think we're going to build too many of those here. Look at how much we're actually succeeding in taking off of here. That is great news. So let's just go up. We'll get rid of this wind tower. For now. Not causing any problems. Good. And then we can go back down. Perfect. So now we got some deuterium coming. We really don't need these top few fuel tanks either, then. That's cool. Yeah, we're gonna get plenty of hydrogen. This is looking excellent. It'll be good to start trading these. We can actually even get some interplanetary. I mean, deuterium, we're gonna have so much of it. It's just gonna be running out of our ears. Now, what's this? Sulfuric acid. Whoa. Oh, this one. Yeah. Okay. So let's keep going through the chain here. So we need these blue processor thingies. quantum chips. And they need this titanium glass, which needs glass and water and titanium. Well, we can make some of that. We'll find some place to make that here on this planet. That's not too bad. Then these graviton crystals, we need diamonds, which are easy, strange matter, particle containers. Those are the pink barbells. Those were not that hard to make either. Ah, these engines. Yeah. And a copper and graphene. So the question is do we transport them? This is really geared towards making Dyson Sphere components for the next actual Dyson Sphere components. Which I think we want to get warp drives before we really go down that route. So let's take a look at how the production here is going. I think the limiting factor for these things is the tube. So we do have some surplus parts. That's good to know, but it's not really relevant. I keep avoiding the topic. I seem to be excelling at this. This is great. So we need a pink barbell factory. We have one. Our core energy will deplete soon. Well, we can stick these guys in. And then we have the deuterium here. Let's go ahead and make our deuterium fuel cells, and we're going to start using the... Well, we have these guys. We have actually succeeded in running out of these. Wow. Okay. That's fine. So the deuterium fuel cells, we need the blue engines. I know I have some blue engines. Right here. I don't think we're gonna get those out. But let's just take a couple stacks. That's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna need that many of these. We can afford to hand wave them a little bit at least. We have a better stack for those anyways. In fact, let's just do it right here. Why not? So, set in a production building here. Your job is to make these guys deuterium fuel rods. Good. So we're gonna dump... That's probably too close. Let's put one further away so that there's a little bit of space between there, because they just gotta have their space. Put the engines in. We're gonna put in also... Not the stone bricks. We're gonna go pick up some titanium ore and stick that in here. Okay. That's plastic. There's my little mini silica factory. Where are we? Aha! Here we go. We'll take a couple of stacks. 3 should be plenty. And then we're just looking for our little fractionator policy. There we go. And then I gotta drop off my hydrogen someplace. Those should have a lot more fuel. I don't really have a place for my dust anymore, so let's just drop it. So these have 600 megajoules compared to these guys that are 40. Huge difference. Wowzers. It's pretty incredible. I'm going to be very grateful to start having those, I think, once we go interstellar. We have some hydrogen. Let's dump that off in red. Good. Yeah, we're getting a ton of this. Excellent. And we have so much of this that's always in transit. Yeah, that's not going to be a problem. We're now have a good sink for the short term. It will only effectively reduce it in half, but eventually we're going to start using deuterium, so yeah. What's this? Is graphite. I'm surprised this isn't making more. Let's put a couple more of these machines. Guess that's probably going into plastic making. It's a pretty good guess. So that may help our science just a wee little bit. Yeah, now the coal's all gone off the belts. We could probably do more, but meh, it's okay. It is kind of amazing how many of these machines we're making even with all of our restrictions processors. Okay. So let's see here. We're going to see if we can hand make ourselves at least one unit, one warp drive. We'll go just along the terminator here. And just start using the mini map down here. Can certainly help to orient you better. So, our production of these is limited. Let's see here. What do we need to make these? Processors. We have some processors that we can at least steal. We can steal them off the line if nothing else, but we can take these ones. What about these things? Needs particle broadbands and quantum chips. Okay. We're going to have to make a quantum chip factory at some point in time, but for the short term, that should help some. We're buffering these, but this is nowhere near a decent capacity. It's these motors. These motors are going to be the death of me. Jeez. Okay. Let's take what we have of these. And let's see if we can get ourselves at least a few warp drives. We're going to have to get some fuel. That won't be too big of a problem. So we need a gravity crystal, we need the diamonds and the strange matter. Strange matter, well, we don't have iron, and deuterium. So we can make some strange matter. That's not too bad. We just really need the deuterium. Okay. Let's take these guys. They don't stack as much, do they? We do have a fair bit. Okay. So can we get our strange matter? We need the iron. Okay. That's fair. Let's go pick up some iron. Well, there's our fuel source at least. Let's go ahead and put one of these down and tap whatever we can from the grid. That's gonna last for a good long while. Okay, strange. We can build it, but not. You have to build it in a particle collider. So how do we make a particle collider? Miniature particle collider. Oh boy. We need frame material. Okay. Well, we're only going to build a few of these, so we don't need to worry too much. But the frame material ultimately is going to be needed for the Dyson Sphere components. So we're going to need a lot. So we can make a good high production carbon nanotube because that's just titanium and graphene, right? Where are you, nanotubes? Here they are. Yeah. graphene and titanium ingot. That's easy. So and then we need high purity silica, which we can easily just request. High purity silica, we can make the graphene, and the titanium we can request. So all three of those are very easily available with one interplanetary node. So we're going to go ahead and start our production for those. If I can find where our... Not there. I know we're close. It's not towards science. This is close, but not quite. Here we go. So, okay, let's go ahead and put in... We have titanium here already, even. And... That's okay. We'll put in a separate request for this, I think. Of course, all of those are gone. Let's head towards the pole. I think it's the South Pole that we're heading towards, yeah. Here we go. So take one stack of these. Those we do use very frequently. So I won't have a problem taking one of those. Let me know if the audio levels seem like they're fine, by the way. There's the fractionator. And here we go. I can only hit the right button. So, let's just build you right there. As good a spot as any. We're going to request fire ice for the graphene. We'll have hydrogen that we're going to do something with. Or I could just request the graphene, but no, let's not do that too much. So let's see here. Fire ice. Oh no. This must just be an autosave. Yeah, there we go. Kimberlite, fractal, grading. The ordering for these I have not fully figured out. There we go. Fire ice. And we need fire ice. We need titanium. Actually, there is titanium that's available close. We're going to get that. And then we're going to feed back in the hydrogen here. This is the titanium, right? Yeah. So let's put this on a demand. And I'll put in hydrogen as the out. Let's build some chem plants. Yeah, not surprising we need steel, but we have lots of that here. So we'll just grab some, get some steel going. Steal the steel. Okay. We have one. So let's go ahead and get that figured out. So one input line, two output lines. One of those output lines is going to go straight here. So this will be fractal ice. Okay. Not really building this to the best direction, but that's okay. This will be fine for now. We're not looking for a super high production of these. Oh, I forgot to check the graphene is the higher produced one, so that should be the closer belt. The further out belt will be the hydrogen, which is fine. So that means this belt needs to go this way. We can do this. I guess I'll blow this tower. Good. And then the hydrogen belt will be the other one. So this is going to be our return hydrogen. No, we can just feed it directly into here. That's fine. One more. There we go. Okay. Really? I'm a little surprised that we don't have any fire ice in this system. We should have some, but I'll check on that in a bit. These are both outputs, but the graphene is going to be closer. So we're going to paste down these ones. Good. And then we're going to come here, tab there, change the sorter. Whoopsie-daisies. That is not what we want. More logistics drones, that's nice. Okay, looking fine. Had a slight sneak in here, but that happens occasionally. One sec. Okay, set something aside. Now, why are we... Maybe we need to put our drones in? Let's try that. There we go. Now we're getting the fire ice. So this has our graphene. Then the carbon nanotubes, I think, also need to be created in these. Yes. Yep, chem facility. We'll just build them like this. I can't see it straight. And I know that this isn't really going to be straight no matter what, but we'll use this as our... Well, hang on. This will be our reference straight line. Okay. And we forgot to change the recipe. Go to everybody who realized that. Okay. Paste, paste, paste. Let's walk up here. Paste and paste. Good. So we're going to need the titanium and... Why is there hydrogen in here? Which belt did I... What did I do wrong here? That's graphene. Oh dear. Okay. Well, we'll get that taken care of. Which means I'm going to have to just vacuum this belt up. These things happen. We'll keep going until I don't see any more hydrogen. Okay, good. So that means we can paste a bunch of this in here. We'll find a home for the hydrogen. Good. Now the titanium. I don't think I'm gonna... No, we'll do this right. This is not right. We're gonna do a splitter. Which is gonna be interesting because we built this on water. Okay. It's just... It's gotta be done. Let's just take care of the pain. Okay. So we'll go up and down. So we'll come over here, run the splitter. Gosh, this is so bad. Let's place the splitter before we actually do that, though. What kind of splitter do we want? Let's do one of these. No. We'll just do a normal one. We'll put it over here. So this is going to come in through that way. Then we're going to run this up here. Okay. And then along here. Good. Oh, this is lovely spaghetti, but that's the name of the game, right? Dyson Spaghetti Factory. And all of that, I think we're going to have to do this on this end. So we'll do this. Okay. So then we got the graphene, not graphite. Graphene's a pretty neat substance in real life. Let's feed in here first. Because these machines can actually start going. Okay. Looking okay. Let's keep feeding in here. Then we have some wind towers, so let's go ahead and set these down. There we go. Fully Not fully, but at least close by is wind power. So we have these guys now. Then the next component that we're looking towards is the frame structure, which is these things. So carbon nanotubes, silica. That's the other thing that we need to request here, silica. Actually, genuine surprise there's no hydrogen, but that's fine. So then, oh boy. How are we going to get that? Well, we're going to start by doing this. That will help. It's lovely, lovely spaghetti. And then we need to properly request this as demand. Let's take it over the up and over. Good. Just to here. So let's see here. What kind of machine needs to make these frame components? They're assemblers, okay. So we got some. How fast is it? I assume it's not very fast. 6 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty slow. We're gonna start it right here, actually. There's our silica. Then we can actually feed from here, and that's fine. And then, so we can build these like this. You know what? Screw this. Let's do this a better direction. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. So we're gonna come back up here. There's our alloy. We can cut back this. And then our carbon nanotubes will come over here. Let's get this going right first, though. There we go. Then come over here. Good. Then the silica can come in here. This is slow enough machines that I don't think it matters that much how we have things oriented. And then we'll belt it all off at the end. Excellent. Now what we gotta do is sorter this up. Looks like we're gonna need more sorters real soon. Let's get something going. Even if we don't have enough sorters for everything, I do want to have at least a few of these machines running. Let's steal. Oh no! We have a belt mix-up. Well, clean up on aisle 7. That's okay, we could use the steel for something, I'm sure. Okay. Let's get some power going on. Don't know that fully wind power is even possible, but We'll give it as much as we can. Okay, these things are activated now. So let's keep going. Maybe I have a stack of them that I did. Nope. That's okay. We're fairly close to our factory, even if we always do have a hard time getting back after. I'm starting to learn my way around this planet. Graphene. Here we go. Oh, those are nice little... I like the motion of the machines. I don't know that I've ever really paid attention to that. This can come out. This goes in. This goes out. Let's get things set up this way. We're out of those, which is curious. But we'll leave it alone for now. Frame these up, or box them up. I really don't want that many. We'll say like 4 or 5, something like that. I don't know. So what's your problem? No. Those are fire ice. Boy, that's even worse of a crime. Okay, well, we'll get that taken care of. Clean up all this fire ice. Nothing to see. Boy, this is a lot of fire ice. There we go. I wondered why it was so limited. And perfect. There we go. This should give us frame parts for a while. Now, wow, we're actually making a decent number. I don't know that there's really a reason to limit it that much. We know that frame parts are going to be incredibly useful for some stuff eventually. But, screw it. We'll just leave that be. Okay, so we have all the frame parts. We're going to need the titanium alloy, which we have. Just pick up a stack here. I'll pick up a couple and we'll drop off some. And then we need lots and lots of motors. Oh boy. This game is starting to feel like it's a game about trying to figure out how to make as many motors as possible. Okay. So graphene, that's easy. Easy peasy. Just look for the machines that go bang bang, which is right here. Okay. Only build a couple. That's fine. Don't really need that many. What kind of motors did this need? Blue ones. Of course it needs blue ones. I'm going to increase the size of this box. 5 should be enough. But with everything we got going on, looks like we need to drop off some oil and stuff. Okay. So we got a couple of particle colliders. I hear they take huge amounts of energy, but I don't really know much else about them. We have an untapped copper mine here. That's interesting. Let's just set a couple of these down for temporary. Okay. We need strange matter. And we need deuterium for that. So we're going to put this actually in the middle of our little deuterium. Yeah, let's just put it here. Okay. Honestly, we don't need this belt to be that fast. This can be a slow belt. But I do want it to... Now we're going to rise up and stay up for a while till here and then come back down. Okay. So this will be our strange matter. Oh, this is not that funky mechanism for the fractionator. Okay, that's good to know. Let's put all of this in. And then set the filter here to deuterium. Oh, this is fast belt. We don't need that fast belt. Okay. We're making some fire. How's our energy situation? We're doing okay for now. Now, I don't think we just want to be able to take ourselves to a different planet. So we're not going to need a huge infrastructure yet. So we need these in an assembler. We need strange matter and diamonds. Okay. Well, it just so happens we've had this for a long time. This kimberlite. Oh, I have processors here. I didn't realize that. Huh. So we'll go ahead and take this. We need the diamond, which we'll need a smelter to use that recipe. Let's go ahead and put down one smelter. We have one. How about that? Select the diamond recipe. Go ahead and make all of the diamonds we can out of that. We can also make some here if we need to. But I just want to get rid of this kimberlite. It's been burning a hole in my pocket. Okay. We can make one of those now. And then quantum chips. Boy. Processors and plane filters. For a plane filter, we need a Casimir crystal. For Casimir crystal, we need a titanium crystal, graphene. So titanium crystals we can get easily enough for a small supply. Graphene, we have some processors. We'll just steal these. Okay, we can make some Casimir crystals. We can... Plain filter still needs titanium glass. And that needs just water? Okay. You can make an assembler or the replicator. But where do we have a little bit of water? Follow the green crystals. We have lots of water there. Okay. Just take some of this. Water's basically free in this game. Titanium glass. Okay. I think we've got everything now. How's this thing coming along? Good. Could just burn that, but nah. We'll stick it in proper machine. Oh, that's sulfuric acid. Yeah. So that's got to go in to here. Good. And then the hydrogen. Well, I suppose we could just stick that in our particle collider. No, where's that plant? There it is. It's like I know we have a particle collider here somewhere. Good. Okay. Should have some of this plane filters. We need another Casimir crystal, which needs all of that hydrogen that I just dropped off here. Funny how that is. Oh, that's deuterium. Never mind. Let's just steal a little bit from here. It'll be fine. There we go. So we have built ourselves a couple of these green sciences, which we can then convert into warp cores. Oh, that's the advanced recipe. Oh, we didn't need to do that. Oh, that's okay. We'll get more warpers that way. Normally, you just need to build these, which are much easier. Strange matter, and yeah, we could actually build warpers pretty easily. Huh. Okay. Well, we got the warpers. Let's stock up, shall we? Before we do that, let's drop off things which we do not think we will need. Water. Just delete that. Crystals will go Everything else can stay. So let's take more of these because you can't really have too many of those. Let's take all of these to convert to our fuel cells. Take all the fuel cells we can get. And we still have plenty of those. Good. I think we have a good amount of space too. Yeah. I think we're ready. Okay, let's load up our warpers. 16. That should be fun. We have power. Destination. So let's take a look at what some of these close stars have. Fractal silica, organic crystal, spiniform stalagmite crystal. Let's take a look at what some of these things do. So they're all for advanced recipes. So spiniform stalactite will allow us to do carbon nanotubes much easier. Carbon nanotubes aren't that bad, but that's something we're going to need. We're working towards green science here. Casimir crystals is what we would really, really love. So if we had optical grading crystal, that would be nice. The Casimir crystals are for these. That's a big shortcut. So optical grading crystal is probably our top priority. And then maybe spiniform. I don't think photon combiners are so bad. These things would be pretty helpful too. Unipolar magnets. Okay. So let's take a look. So we've got spiniform, organic crystals. Those would be nice, I'm not gonna lie. Fractal silica and spiniform. So these two are good candidates. Organic crystal. We don't have that far. So I think we can only see to 6 light years. So that's similar, but not quite better. Fire ice, no. It has deuterium, which is kind of cool, but deuterium's not that hard to come by. This guy, optical grading, fractal, kimberlite. So we can make diamonds, fire ice. This has almost everything that we could need. I think this is going to be the one. Let's just hurry and check to see if there's another one. No. It's too far. So 46 Apophis has kimberlite ore, optical grading, fractal silica. All very, very good things. Let's go check it out. Okay. See if we can see this Apophis planet. Can I target it? Okay. Doesn't look like it, so I don't know how you navigate around here, but we'll figure it out. Let's just get a little bit of speed so we can get away from here. Actually, while we're going, let's keep this kind of stuff going. That's lower priority. The logistics is nice. Vein utilization, hugely nice. And then we can get the research speed, sure. And then we may as well get this. Okay. Then is there anything else that we can... This drone engines, sure. That's going to need green. Yeah, we pretty much need green for anything else that we're going to do. So let's really get away from this big planet. Oh man, we have so much more energy. This is nuts. Not Ada. It's roughly the opposite direction of where we're going. Let's pick up even more speed. Try not to use too much of this, but a little bit won't hurt. I think getting on the other side of this gas giant is going to make all the difference in the world to us. So, still don't see it. Is it too far? It's kind of off to the right. Ida Doritos. Oh. Okay. Can I pin from here? I think I'm missing something dramatically, but we'll figure this out. That's what I get for not testing this between episodes. It's almost... It's kind of behind us still, isn't it? Like this direction. I'm sure once I figure this out, it'll just click. So it's a red star. It's kind of towards this bright blue star. There's the cluster. Let's see if I can do this. If you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them at this point in time. So it's up Iota, Formus. There's Formus. So it's got to be in this general area. There we go. Pin. So let's head straight towards there, and then I think you hit the caps lock button. Whoa. Okay. Here we go. Hope we're not burning through too many of these. $20, $16. Here we go. Okay, we're still like way far away, aren't we? And we used a ton of energy. How many? Oh, we only used one warp core. Good. Well, we need to go like full speed. We should have kept going a little bit further. So, why does it look like we're not heading towards the planets? Yeah. Looks to me like we are. But if I look at this map, it doesn't look like it. Huh. I think I trust this one more. Anyways, let's just power along. We may as well. We've only used 2 deuterium fuel cells for all of this craziness. Target distance is shrinking, and that's what really matters. So, let's look at our planets here and figure out which one we want to land on. We have Apophis 1, which has the grating, fractal silica kimberlite. We have, what's the gas giant is fire ice. Optical grating kimberlite. They both have optical grating. We're going to need a little bit of iron, tons of stone. Honestly, it doesn't. This one has 12 million kimberlite. This is Apophis 2 is the winner. That's where we're heading. Done. We should have gone a little bit closer, but I'm glad we had the time to reconnoiter the system a little bit. So, we got the kimberlite. What's our goal? For the time being, I think we want to take as high level of the processors as we can get. So we got kimberlite and optical grating. So optical grating. Oh, spinoform was the one that well, no. Optical grating gives me this. So graphene. hydrogen. We're going to need graphene, so we're going to have to tap the gas giant for this. And I would really like to actually do that. But that's going to be next time we come back here. For right now, we're just going to mine as much of this optical grating as we can get. So that way we can make it back here easily. So far, we're doing excellent. Start our braking maneuver. Not too much of a break, though. We still want to do a hover slam. Hey, you can still do it. Good. So let's take a look at the planet. We got kimberlite at the pole. Optical grating crystal over here. Oh, we do have fire ice here. So this is going to be a really nice setup. Okay, we're going to head towards the red pole. I should have grabbed more power. Gosh darn. Is this an airless world? Yep, it is. And we need a lot more solar power. But we can start some stuff at least. Kimberlite, fire ice. Here we go. This is a very small moon. Does this remind anybody of anything? We could burn some fire ice. Yeah. This has like everything. This is so good. Oh, I love this planet. If only it had power. Okay. So let's get the fire ice going. We're just going to have to put some of this into a box. It's really the best we're going to do. The power situation here is going to be kind of critical. We're going to need a lot of solar panels, and we're going to have to place a lot of solar panels, which will be fun. Okay. So I'm just going to do this. Build a couple. We need some stone. This doesn't look like it has any loose stone, although there's a bunch of stone on there. I guess we're just gonna mine a little bit of stone. We need these boxes at the very least. And now we know we have to come back here with solar power. So what we're going to do is put one storage box for fire ice, and then optical grating we're going to put 2. We're just going to store as much as we can. Let's make sure they're in power coverage, which they are. And we need... Okay. So when we eventually come back, we should have something. Well, we have, what, 5,000 solar panels or something? I think it's time to use those. Not much else to do. Let's look at the other planets in this system, though, real quick. Apophis 1 does have the same kinds of things. It does have wind power too. Maybe we should head over there. Let's go to Apophis 1. It's nice. Power for our suit is just not really a concern anymore. Other than a smaller one when warping. We have fire ice. We could probably make a Dyson swarm here fairly easily. Okay, good. Hey, we landed right at the good stuff. Let's go ahead and start windinating this planet. Did this one have fire ice too? No. That's probably why we did not choose this one at first. So we're going to come back with a planetary network stuff. And we're going to get all of the fire ice that we can need from the moon. Or from the gas giant. We'll need power though. So we're going to need a Dyson swarm here, I think. Should be fairly straightforward. Okay. Kimberlite. So this is diamonds. Would I rather take the ore or the diamonds? That's a good question. Whichever one is more compact is the answer. So if we look at our replicator recipe book, just regular diamonds. It's 1-to-1. So we may as well do the smelting here. Okay, we can just put a power tower here. We got our smelters, which I was stupid enough to once again not think anything about stone. We have a stone vein down there. Do we have one that's closer to our line that we have so far? There's our little pathetic... Oh, it's not that pathetic line. Okay, let's just head. That's silica, copper. Do we have iron? Coal. Is there any iron at all? Yeah, there is. Fractal silica. Kimberlite's not the most exciting of things to be mining anyways. There's iron. So if we can get to there fairly easily, it's basically on the opposite end of the planet, isn't it? We have iron down there. Iron up here. But I'm looking for stone, really. Oh well, let's just pick a direction and lay as many of these down as we can, heading in the general direction of stone. Off on a new world exploring, just like, well, not really a new world, but like Perseverance, the robot. It's soon to be the first ever powered flight on another planet that didn't involve rockets. So that'll be very exciting. Oh good, we're heading in the general direction of stone. We could probably make... oh, we're not even general direction. We're headed right towards it. Excellent. We could probably make processors here and therefore optical, or the quantum thingies, whatever they're called. Quantum chips. We only want a little bit, but I do want one smelter that is doing nothing but bricks. This is really the only thing that we need stone for, is the stone brick on this planet. For now. For a long time to come, probably. Okay, looking good so far. We do have this optical grading crystal. Which can be used in combination with hydrogen and graphene, both of which we can get from a gas giant. We'll make the Kashmir crystal. That's a huge shortcut. But we're not there yet. Okay. We don't have unlimited power, but we do have a decent amount of power on this world. For right now, we're just gonna smelt these into diamonds, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do with that later. But we'll just make the diamonds for the time being. Not that recipe. That one. If I have any, I want them in. Good. Yeah, we got to go back home. So where is home? It's that world. Heading straight towards it, and there we go. Warp speed ahead. We're going to try to get within about 2 AU this time, so that way we don't have quite so far to drift. We've got to start picking up some of the solar panels. So really that's, well, we need to stop by both of our planets. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh dear. I didn't realize that that would work that way. Oh, we ran out of energy. That's why. Okay. Yeah. So we're coasting. Well, that's a life lesson. Make sure you have lots of energy before you engage warp. So I guess we're just going to coast here, and we'll talk about Perseverance the rover, because why not? Apophis is a fun world. Perseverance the rover landed on Mars today. It landed on February 18th, which it was going to regardless of which day it launched. It could launch in a 3-week time period, basically so it could be observed by orbiters. It's one of 3 different spacecraft that was sent to Mars, although technically there's 5, because Perseverance contains the drone Ingenuity, and you also have a Chinese orbiter and lander. The lander has a small rover, but the lander's just not that interesting. It's mostly just a platform for the rover, while we use the scientific sky crane method. Okay, let's warp. We're on target. Good. And we're going to run out of power again, but this time we're close enough. Probably should have let that charge a little bit more. We want to head towards 1. No. Yeah. We'll head towards 1. Pick up the solar panels before we forget anything. We need lots and lots of solar panels. And if we get enough solar panels, we should be able to start a ray. We could start a Dyson swarm over there, which will be enough to power everything that we need. But I don't know that we really need to or necessarily even want to do that. Oh, look, you can see the Dyson swarm even from this far away. Cool. I didn't even think to check to see how far away you could see that. That'll be neat to see. Let's just speed up. Okay, we're going fast enough now. Oh, and the other mission was from the UAE, the Emirates. First Middle East mission to another planet. We did have the Israeli-ish mission. I say ish because it was private, not publicly funded. That crash landed into the moon. But so far the Emirates mission looks like it's more successful, although it was built by an American company, so I don't know how much it really counts. Look at all of that. Oh, that's so cool. Just the steady stream of new cells coming in. Now we can speed this up a bit. So we used 3 of our warp cores. Next time, we have to remember to get all of our energy. Do I have more energy that's possible? Oh, we do. That actually will be quite helpful for the next time we go warping. That looks really, really cool. It's pretty solid. Okay, we're a little bit high. Coming in at a good speed. A little bit high still. There we go. That looks almost right on track. We have plenty of power though to do some adjusting. Even for that whole trip to an interstellar and lots of flying around between planets, we only use 10 of our deuterium. Oh, that's so much more powerful. Perfect. Oh, we didn't crash. Okay. So what we need is some solar panels. And what we're going to do for that is still not have enough stone. I was smart enough to, yeah. Just one should be enough.
You have unlocked the logistics carrier engine level 4. It allows the logistics vessel to warp, but they will consume 2 space warpers back and forth to transport cargo. So needs to make sure there are enough space warpers in the interstellar logistics station at any time.
Well, that is good to know. We're still not getting as much of any of this as I would like. Okay. Well, it's something. Anyways, we have a whole bunch of solar panels here. We're going to take some out. And I'm just going to box them. Actually, I have this box that has plenty. Screw it, let's just take all of those. And then we'll lower this count as well. And I don't really want to be making any of these. We have plenty of these. We have 10,000 solar panels in here alone. We're going to lay down a bunch. But 10,000 is a whole bunch. We'll just set them all in there. Okay, good. That's the only thing we needed from here. So let's go. We need interplanetary node stuff. And gas. So we need drones, especially the interplanetary ones. We need gas giant collectors. I don't know that you can see them, but we have 5 or 6 of those here. We'll put a few of them at our other station, so that way we can collect the fire, ice, and hydrogen, both of which will help us to get things kickstarted on our other site. The goal is to honestly make warpers. We'll see if we can do everything there at the other site. We may be able to. how I'm not even moving very fast. We also need to collect some more power because why not? Actually, why? They're on a decent truck. I can tell how they made this planet. They used, what's it called? Specific type of noise. Which is cool. I've built planet engines looking like this, but you don't really get continents. Okay. We have lots of titanium crystals. We should have 10 logistics stations. Interstellar logistics stations, good. Now, with those, I can go over to here and get almost everything that we need, except for we'll need engines, thrusters here. And we're going to build these orbital collectors. Yeah, blue engines. Knew there was one more thing. So that's 3, and then we need the accumulators, which we should have. Good. 4, 5. And then we can put this guy back. 5 should be plenty. Then we have 5 of our interplanetary systems. Then I want to see. It needs to consume the fuel materials to maintain energy required to work in orbit. I think that means that it consumes some of the hydrogen. I really need a translation of that, though, because that doesn't quite make sense to me. Okay, that's fine. Good. Let's take a couple of stacks of these. Looking to see. Let's drop off some of our blue magnets because we have more than we really, strictly speaking, need. I'm gonna put one more of these. Yeah. That'll be better. Okay. I think we've got. We may as well get a little bit more fuel. But I think we've got everything that we absolutely have to have. I'm going to take some more wind turbines. More green circuits. Belts? Yeah, not a ton. Take the gears. Okay. The titanium crystal will leave here. Just looking to see if we can drop this off. Yeah. Whoops. Take this stuff. High purity silica. Sure. Don't need the frames. Okay. Last thing was we're going to take a few more of these rings. That looks so beautiful. Okay, there's Apophis. It's already pinned. Let's make sure that we're really dead on. Okay. Hopefully this will do. And then we're going to set the collectors down right away. We're a little bit off. We're looking pretty good. Hey! How about that? I was just about to shut down the engine, so we almost nailed this. So we're going to head to the gas giant first. Let's go ahead and use up what energy we can. Good. So we want Apophis 3 or 4, which is one of those guys, yeah. Good. Speed up. Okay. So we'll put those in, and then we'll go to, I think Apophis 1 is the better of the two. We have a little bit of infrastructure on 2, and we will get that going before we leave here. But our goal is to get warp from this system completely and totally on its own. In fact, we'll probably just warp the science if we can do it. I don't know if we're going to be able to do, but it's going to be definitely worth trying. Probably won't be able to do it all tonight, but I'll do as much as I can. But Apophis 1 here has optical grading crystal, which is a huge shortcut. Fractal silica, I think those two things will allow us to work with the presence of fire ice, which we're going to get from this moon. We can get hydrogen. We can get cashmere crystals. We can get diamond. Or carbon nanotubes. All 4 of those things. Don't know if it's going to be the right ratio, but we'll see. We can speed up a little bit more. But not anything more than that, I think. 3 cells this time. Let's check. Coming in pretty close. Let's go down just a bit. Yeah. Good. Perfect. I don't know what Apophis for. Yes. Apophis is an asteroid. It's actually going to come really close to Earth. In 2020. Oh, I want to say it's either 6, 8, or 9. It's probably 9. Not close enough to impact, but pretty close still. Okay, actually, let's go up a little bit. Smack. Okay, good. So I'm looking at the coordinates now, and we're trying to go towards the equator. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. We're basically right on the equator. So then we go into transportation. Select these things. I'm going to put it on the grid line because that annoyed me that I didn't start that last time. Seems like it's every major grid line we can put another station down. Lack of item. Okay. Up, up, and away. While we're here, is this planet worth doing anything with? It has a lot of fire ice, which isn't really needed that much. Fractal crystal, optical crating. I mean, it has wind energy. Probably is, but we'll go back to Apophis 1. Speed up. Let's just hit about 1,000. We can go faster, but this should be good enough. Let us charge our banks a little bit. So we're going to start with the cashmere crystals. We'll have to take a look at what other planets are in this, or systems, what other cool rare resources are around us. Okay, we're looking pretty close to target. So far, so good. It's at least close enough to orbit. Pull up just a smidgen. Down. Come on, smack it, smack it. Okay, I did still smack it. Oh, this is the one that still takes wind. That's fine. This was not the one I intended to come on, but it is fine. We'll go, because this doesn't make cashmere. Well, this has optical grading crystal. And it's wind powered. We'll stop at both of them though. We got time. Fractal silica. So fractal silica makes what again? Carbon nanotube? No, that's spine form. That would be helpful, but no. Fractal silica is these guys? That's optical grading. There's so many of these recipes. What am I looking for? Blah. Head's gonna blow. No. Fractal silica will make crystal silica. Not really what we want. Silica crystals are nice, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay, we got our stone here. Optical crystal, on the other hand, you get us. That's what we want. Good. So let's start mining this. And meanwhile, let's set up our... it's going to take so much power, but that's okay. It's under transportation. We need our interstellar logistics. Yep, that's going to suck up all of the power that we have for a while. But it's fine. So we're going to request both the hydrogen and the fire ice. Okay. I just want to get rid of those. We'll put them in here. So we don't really have enough power to do this, but that's okay. Let's see if we can get one that just touches that. There we go. There's 1 and 2. And let's see if we can get a third one that gets all of those. Okay, 3. Good. Got everything tapped. The power situation will get to be better eventually. But for now, it's just gonna be fine. I don't think it matters that much. Just trying to decide which way to design to cause less interference. But we'll be fine. Okay, kimberlite. We're making cashmere crystals. And cashmere crystals. Wait, this is optical. Yeah, they take optical grading, a lot of hydrogen, and a little bit of graphene. Did I bring chem plants? I have some. Good. It's almost like I was thinking ahead. I'll have you guys fooled. As long as I don't ruin it and tell you guys. If I don't really know what I'm doing, I'll have you guys fooled. Okay. So definitely have some stuff in transit. Excellent. Let's belt from here. The fire ice will come along here. And then output of this will be hydrogen and graphene, both of which are needed here. The hydrogen will be the rarer of the two. So let's get both of these. We'll put hydrogen on the inner belt, though, for reasons. Okay, and then our good. Graphene looking good. Fire ice is already going. We're just going to need to power this. Beautiful. Power, let's see how much we can do with wind. And then we forgot to set the recipe, which of course is advanced graphene. We gotta get a little closer. Good. Now let's get some power poles laid down. Okay, we're still browning out, but that is acceptable for now. This is going to be our hydrogen output, and we're going to very deliberately cross this in a way such that we don't we prioritize output on this belt, because this will be unlimited, but yeah. Okay, crystals. Has to be made where? An assembler or replicator? So this is an assembler recipe, okay. Let's just make it here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's as much as we have for now. No, we'll just snake it around. That's fine. Cashmere, the crystals themselves are definitely going to be an outer. Oh, we forgot to set the recipe, which will be these guys. Come on. Copy, paste, 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 paste. There we go. Then the graphene will also similarly snake around. Yeah, this actually works best because we actually do need a lot of hydrogen for these bad boys. Not as much graphene. And then the optical grading crystal, of course, is a fair bit. And then we need our output of the cashmere crystals right there. So let's get this powered. Let's put this right there. Good. So I think it's powered. It's just browning out because of insufficient power, which is just going to have to do for now. We'll eventually lay down as many of these as we can. Excellent. So we are getting everything that we need to make these. Beautiful. Except for power. Copious, copious amounts of power. Well, we'll lay down every wind turbine that we can do. So, the cashmere crystals, we'll need diamond and these things. So we're going to have to maybe do some more fractionators for the strange matter. I don't know. We'll figure that one out later. The cashmere crystals, though, are for this. Excuse me. Titanium glass, which needs titanium water. Really? Do any of these planets happen to have water? Let's see. You have no ocean type. You have no ocean type. And you have a water ocean. I think the cashmere crystals are going to have to... Oh, we need some graphene. We'll just steal some graphene. Are going to have to go to the planet... I don't think we're going to ship water. That just seems crazy. But cashmere crystal would make a lot of sense, too. Does it have titanium there, too, by chance? It does have a lot of titanium. Cool. So that's going to make our titanium glass. Doesn't have a ton of stone, but that's not bad. We can make titanium glass there. Or plain filters. Yeah, titanium glass, and then we'll have the cashmere crystals from here, which we can then make into the plain filter. Then somewhere we're going to need to make processors in this system. I'd like to keep as much of it. So what planet makes the most sense? You need silica, copper, and a little bit of iron. So iron, a little bit, copper, silica. We have all of that here. I think we're going to make the titanium glass here, ship it to Apophis 1. I think that's the best bet. Oh, I can use so much more power here. What is our... Yeah, 21% satisfaction. Oh, dear. So, let's figure out processors. The biggest problem for that is iron. So let's look at here and find a good iron. Okay, we have some iron that's heading towards the pole. So we have a lot of wind towers. Let's just start carrying these towards that direction. We'll pass right by the silicon so that we can tap that to make silica parts. kill several birds with one stone. Really, it's only the planetary logistics network that's taking up a ton of energy. We may even put a little bit of solar energy here. It can be good to put on a pole. Okay. Let's go ahead and weirdly we only need these for the green circuits, so we're just gonna make the green circuits here locally. We have the copper ore here, and the only thing we'll ship is green circuits. Because why should we do anything more than we have to? 1 and 2. And let's tap this. Okay, looking fine so far. Look at that, we're at 36% satisfaction. We're nailing it, man. Oh dear. The center part we're gonna do solar panels. And as I understand, it's fun to put one right here, and then you kind of build a ring around it. And then we'll connect these up. We're at 50% satisfaction. Wow. These few solar panels actually did do a lot of good. We need to smelt. So we're gonna need to make a lot of smelters. So let's go ahead and copper. Shift click. 2 space 1, 2, 3, 4. We're running a little bit low on some of that kind of stuff, but that's okay. Okay, we'll bring the copper along here. Five and 6. Let's get the copper out. Good. Let's just build it like this way. Connect here, then down. And then we can do the iron smelting here. Boy, that's really close to the pole. Let's build another ring of solar. Okay, these should all be connected, and we're looking pretty good at satisfaction. Good. Satisfaction is meh. A suggestion. A small suggestion. Okay. Let's get these fed in. Four, 5, 6. Did I put 7? Meh, whatever. It'll be fine. I did put 7. We'll get rid of the last one. Okay. Now, let's get our green circuit production going. We'll just start right here. Because why not? And then... circuit boards. They need 2 iron for every copper. That's actually kind of surprising. Two space 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's get these powered up. We'll go right there and here. Keep building all around. Build this way and then output here. That's right, it'll output 2 green circuits, but I just don't care that much. Green circuits probably will not be our limiting factor. So in and out, in and out. Okay, we're outputting green circuits. Now, which direction did we need to take? There we go. We'll just keep going around the globe to here. Put a few more wind towers. Okay. Good. We probably shouldn't put these ones, but we'll just keep building along this line. We'll get the green circuits down to the silica tonight, and we'll need copper. Should we have another copper vein? Yeah, that'll be fine. And then I think we're going to call this an episode here. So next time, we're going to get our quantum processors set up. We're going to get the titanium glass set up on the other planet. We're going to get processors set up here first. And then we should be able to get, hopefully, all the way to green science. The goal is to have green science be completely produced here, and then we're going to ship that as is back to our other base. We can crack it to produce warpers, and otherwise we can study it. I think we have all of the pieces that we need. The power is a little bit of a concern, because we're going to need to have deuterium for one of those steps. But I think we got this. Thanks, guys, for everything. Until next time, keep on tracking. Take care, guys. And stick around, and we'll go raid somebody. Take care.